Right, here we go, a little bit of mount escape stuff, yeah? So, when your partner's in mount, a lot of the escapes won't work if he's postured, which is obviously in MMA, most people are going to be sat up like this. So really simple, another step actually, he might have his knees really high, yeah? So in this position, none of your traditional escapes will work. So the first thing I have to do is try and jam my elbows down onto his knees. Especially if it's MMA, I need to keep my hands up. I don't want to be doing this and pushing, yeah? So I'm trying to jam my elbows down. I'm just going to shoulder walk, okay? To get him in line with my hips. Once he's in line with my hips, look, watch what I'm going to do with my legs. I'm just going to put one foot on the mat, one knee in his lower back. And I'm just going to do a one-legged bridge and just knee him forwards, okay? So I'm just doing this, okay? Once I've done that, now all your traditional mount escapes will work, okay? So again, if he's high on the armpits, I need to clamp down. MMA, bear in mind he's going to be punching you, so try and have your hands on your head. I'm going to shoulder walk back, then I'm going to do a bridge and get him to here, okay? Once you've got him here, again, a lot of your escapes work. A nice simple one is I'm just going to frame with my elbows in, hands on his rib cage, hip area. I'm going to bridge until I can lock my arms out, bring my knees in, okay? And then there's a few scenarios that could happen, but now at least I'm in this open guard scenario where I can start working from here, yeah? So again, he's in the mount and he's postured up. So I need to get him on my hips first. Once he's on my hips, I can bridge him forward, get him to here. I'm going to bridge, extend, knees to chest. If I can catch it, I'm going to try and catch double underhook, especially if his weight's forward, look. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to try and catch. If I can catch double underhooks like this, I keep it nice and high here. And see how he's stretched out, like Superman, okay? Now it's very easy just to tilt him to one side. I can get the mount and I can get him back, okay? So that's a nice, simple one, is to bridge and look for double underhooks, okay? So that's variation number one. Variation number two is when I do it, sometimes he'll actually actively stand. So I'll bridge him forward. When I do this and get my knees in, he'll actively stand. If I feel like he's actively standing, I just reach for his ankles, push my knees in, and I just sweep him from there, and we're on top. So we've got option one is the double underhooks. Option two is I just sweep him by grabbing both his ankles. Okay, so one more time. He's in the mount. Again, if he's high in the armpits, I'm going to shoulder walk, single leg bridge, hands in, here. I get my butterfly hooks in, grab his ankles, knock him over, and immediately up, and I can start to attack from top. So that's just a few little ideas, escaping mount. The main thing is the start, it's the getting him loaded on your hips. So like traditional mount escapes, like day one beginner mount escape is his hands are here, I'm going to grab, pull this in and bridge. This will only work if his hips are on mine. If he's high up, it's not going to work. If he's postured up, it's not going to work, okay? So I need to go here, get him down, now this traditional escape will work, okay? So just bear that in mind, shoulder walk, single leg bridge, it's going to save you.